Draw Dr. Doom, dude. Give me that Dr. Doom, please. Give me the Dr. Doom. Doom. Talking in the void for a while is going to be a little weird, but it is what it is. I really want to get some pointers from chat, I guess. If anybody shows up who's good at this game. Anybody, please. He got the better draw first. I think he just wins, right? Oh no. Yeah, that's rough. I needed Doom. I didn't get Doom. But now I think I'm just dead. The only draw for draw wasn't the best. But it sort of is what it is. Whoa, that's... Why is this a different window? That's really funny. MTG is capturing 2 different windows? This is like a really necessary card here, but it would have been better like 8 hours ago. Okay, I don't know how to get this capture gameplay. Do I just share my whole screen instead? Because for some reason this window is the pause menu, or the game mode selection menu. So I guess I just do this. Do display capture, and then add game capture for audio. If I draw Doom, I win, I think. I mean, it's gonna be tough, but I think it's possible. And then Surveil can help me draw into Doom. Makes sense. I'm really hanging on the edge right now, and then he gets like, okay, yes, it's MTGA. Good game. Wait, did I not get to Surveil because it killed? That's stupid. Oh, I can't even win anyway. He's dead. Whatever. Yeah. I like my deck. I don't want to change my deck, but I'm 1 and 2. So that's tough. That's disgusting. Okay.
I think this was a really good starting hand. It's we like might just, if we don't draw a land, we're just trying to cut. And I guess I gotta be okay with that. Kind of. Whatever. Yeah. So. Been playing land for a while. Okay, Kid Loki helps. But we don't draw land up. Like, missing on 3 is gonna be crazy. So hopefully I just don't, right? Because I have the nuts. And now I just need to capitalize on the nuts. Like, even shield deployment drone is really good on curve. But I need the thing. If I don't get the land, I'm good. Alright, hell yeah, we got the land. We're in play. Everything is awesome. We're gonna save that exile for later. Save Kid Loki. He's gonna get some card draw shenanigans going. We just need to keep drawing lands, which is not the easiest thing to do. But we can sack Kid Loki for 2, or we can sack Kid Loki and play decoy play at any point. Okay, we kept drawing lands. That's really good. That's really good. Okay, he shouldn't have anything that punishes me for tapping because he doesn't have planes. It feels bad floating, but I don't know what else I can do here. He doesn't have an ETB, so holding him for sack is kind of rough, but at least it gives us something to invest in. Maybe I could have just killed Kunlun Warrior there, but I think I want to keep blocking because of that, yeah. So we might just exile Loki next turn. Yeah, we do an exile. We exile Loki, bring back Kid Loki. Alright, we're getting closer to playing Doom. I might just play this and that. No. No, we gotta get rid of Loki. I don't know how strong he's gonna be. That's scary. Yeah, getting a 3 life is more important, but I don't care too much about getting a 3 damage. Getting 3 life is kind of important. Getting 3 life is better than him taking 3 damage, I think. 3 over 2. Oh, I could have attacked there. I don't know, I should have attacked there for 1 damage, got the 4 damage turn, or 4 health value turn. I don't block because he might have a combat trick, which would suck. Like 5 on top. Man, there's no way he doesn't have a combat trick with 5 cards in hand. Discarded Beast. That's
That's okay. Like, it cleared the board for both of us. So it's whatever. And now Doom can come into play. With nothing stopping him. Just he was tapped out of mana. But I feel like he's gonna have removal, like hard removal. Maybe not. Alien invasion. That's nothing, bro. Hang on. Yeah. Hang on. Black, red, black, red. I'm going through all the spells in my mind right now. I think so. I think, yeah. Duh. I didn't think he had anything that could stop that, but just in case. Yeah, this might be GG. Okay, so he did 3 damage to artifact. He's 1 step closer to getting rid of Doom. This is an artifact creature too, though, so he's got to get rid of that. Dude, this is just like Marvel Snap all over again. Doom's busted. Doom is busted. As he should be. Just in case he has a combat shirt. I'm so worried about him just like completely messing me up with anything. Discard a card. Yeah, we'll discard him just because I want these equipment. And then I want to attack with everything and hopefully kill his creature with Stolen Star Ted combat shape. Huh? Okay. I mean, we can't give him like double invulnerable. That's okay. He snake eyes me. I wasn't even thinking about that. I should have started that too. I'm done. That's what I thought, but I've messed up the last like 3 turns of a game so many times. I'm gonna play as careful as possible. You're not hitting me with no combat traits. I'm not getting hit with nothing. Nothing. He wasn't red white, so there's no civil war coming in. We've reached silver, 1 step closer to mythic. It's gonna be a long way from mythic, man. I keep losing the way I do. I'm spending $1,000 to get a mythic. I'll switch to standard when I get enough cards to play the. Ooh, okay. This is such a good turn 3-4 play that like I don't even care that we have nothing for 1 and 2. It's draft. Who has a good 1 and 2 play, right? Like unless he's playing planes and he's got Agent Coulson into Echo. Okay, Island. So we don't know. It could still be Echo. Okay, Island Forest. Your 1 and 2 play is nothing. Yeah, you got that, which is like it's better than nothing, but it's not much. Like I'm not scared of the Astonishing Ant-Man. Sorry. No, that's a good turn 2-3 play though. I think my turn 3 is a bit better in that I have this into Justice. Justice is insane on turn 4. And he doesn't have any reach or flying, right? I'm gonna want to get rid of the Astonishing Ant-Man next turn though, and save Justice for turn 5, which does put me at risk of losing Shield Deployment Drone early. If I could do Trister's Stratagem. No. Yeah, I could do Hours of Defeat. Yeah, there it is. What do I want here? Yeah, kill. I think we destroy Knight of Wonder Gold. No. Okay. Here's what we do. We play this. He might say we say the knee. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I called it, but doesn't matter that I called it because he's ganked me. This is a really strong start for my opponent. Yeah, block there. I can't get rid of both in one turn. We destroy him, we Trickster Stratagem, the Astonishing Ant-Man. Cause like, okay, Astonishing Ant-Man coming out. Oh no. Forgot about that. But like, this just doesn't feel great. Okay. Yeah, I think I just like absolutely destroyed myself. Doom can save this. All hail Lord Doom. We're gonna have to start blocking like one at a time. Does he bring the Astonishing Ant-Man back out? No, but he does do that, which does suck. And he brings the Astonishing Ant-Man back out. This is just rough. This is just rough. We got one more turn. This is the worst thing I've ever seen. Okay. Do I hear one more turn left? And does that mean we can get Dr. Doom? We say the knee! No, you can't do shit with that. Oh, you're tapped out. I paid the 2 mana. Like, I was scared of that. I saw that. I got scared. But we're okay right now. No. Ah! That was a good deck too. Like I played it wrong. Another. Oh, look, the Astonishing Ant-Man. Okay, I've been sleeping on Astonishing Ant-Man. I've just found out recently. I've just found out that I've been sleeping on Astonishing Ant-Man. Alright, I'm missing 3 rare wild cards. Once I get these 3 rare wild cards, I do want to run this.
do I want to replace Feretzi in Arena? And yeah, Feretzi in Arena. Because yeah, but Feretzi in Arena is about to go poof. All right. Let's start recording. Hey, dude, I'm a really big Marvel fan, and this set has been a lot of fun drafting. So I decided, hey, let's turn all of these drafts into content or something. I'm streaming live as well. Probably nobody's gonna click on the stream throughout the draft, so I'm not gonna get any pointers from chat. But if I start talking to chat, you know why. I'm gonna try to explain my thought process going through this draft and just everything that goes into that. I don't have like a good background in Magic. I was a really high level Marvel Snap player for a while, but my Magic background is I drafted a lot during TMNT, and that was it. I really like Photon Blast Barrage. I don't hate Miss Marvel Kamala Khan as much as other people do. I might pick Mockingbird first, just because having blue-white is really nice. I might pick Wiccan, just having that flying is really nice. I'm between Wiccan, Mockingbird, and just grabbing the Miss Marvel Kamala Khan. I think the only problem with snap picking that is she requires a lot of investment. Over like half of my deck would need to be drawing cards, and the whole drawing card thing has not worked well for me in the past. So I'm gonna pick Wiccan. Now I know who like almost all of these characters are, and I really like Marvel, so when I draft there is some bias going into like the characters. I know like Speedball, I love drafting Speedball. One of the coolest parts of the Civil War comic, in my opinion, was Speedball's arc into Penance and all of that. I don't hate this plan. I've never got it to work in draft, maybe once. So probably not gonna go do that. Take up the shield is a really strong instant. And I think I see Speedball enough, and take up the shield is taken enough, or I would rather take up the shield than Speedball, just because I think Speedball would wheel around a bit more often. Brave Brawler is really strong. Luke Cage is really strong. I think I've seen Brave Brawler do more, and is easier to pivot into other decks than Luke Cage. I think if I wanted to keep myself open, I'd grab Widow's Bite just for like more interaction spells, and interaction spells are really hard to find. I really like Crossbones, and I think black is a little slept on. Green, very good, but I think nothing I've grabbed so far works well with green. I would put Crossbones a little bit higher than Brave Brawler and Luke Cage under. I'm gonna take Crossbones just to keep myself open, which might be the bad pick. Whenever you cast a spell that targets a creature you control, put a +1/+1 counter on Colleen Wing. If I'm still like committed to Speedball coming back around, this is interesting, right? Colleen Wing is interesting, and I think it works well with what I have so far. But yeah, white black or white blue. White blue being a little bit stronger. Burrow backup is a good card. I think it's got a really high value.
Ninja of the Hand is interesting. Helicarrier Strike is interesting. You know, this can spring off Speedball, but I think Helicarrier. I'm trying to remember which one I see more of. I do want eventually both of these if I stick to white, which I think at this point would be pretty hard to break out of. If I grabbed Luke Cage, I would have grabbed Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., but since I grabbed... I don't hate Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. over Echo. Echo's like bait to me. I think Echo is really jacked. Frozen in Ice is good removal. I think calling Winging to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. isn't a bad curve, so I'm gonna go with that. I think we grab U.S. Agent John Walker. And I think we found ourselves in White Black. Brave Brawler coming back is interesting. I don't know if this is backer for the first... Yeah, he was in the same pack as Echo and Kree Commandos, but that's definitely interesting that Brave Brawler made it all the way around. Maybe my pod hasn't been playing that much, or maybe I'm just overrating Brave Brawler. I don't mind 2 Kingpins Enforcers. Panther Pounce is also good interaction. Maybe we do Panther Pounce, just hoping that... I mean, it works well with Calling Wing. Like, Calling Wing into Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is already doing a lot of damage, and then you add Panther Pounce on top of that to avoid taking more damage, and you know, hopefully... I mean, I'm probably not playing blue, but just in case I get a really good mythic, I'm going to keep blue around. And then another Calling Wing. I don't mind having 2 Calling Wings, even though the legend rule would kind of hurt that a bit. This is really weird for me. Like, I've never had to talk into a mic for a prolonged period of time besides at work. So, okay, yeah, I'm glad I stepped to black because Super Scroll is really strong. Better with a different land, right? Shield deployment drone would be funny to pick here. I do really like shield deployment drone though. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna need a land that gives us add 1 mana of any color. I guess we just get that next. Sick. And now we can do any of Super Scroll's abilities, which is really strong, and I do like that a bit. I don't... He's got infinite removal, which is nice. Hawkeye's really cool. Hawkeye is sick. But I think Super Villain Lockup is the stronger pick because I lack a lot of removal, and I don't have enough villains to justify Masters of Evil right now, but I might later. If that comes back around, I'm happy. I think Black Panther might be worth splashing. Hulk is really good. Non-token hero. How many heroes do I have? 6. Yeah, Black Panther might be worth splashing, and I think Hulk is too many colors outside of what I have. Okay, we need more 3 costs and we need more removal. Madam Master is really strong though. I'd be happy replacing either Black Panther or US Agent John Walker. Wait, I don't need to do that. My curve's good. I was confused by the blues. This is good interaction. I don't... I don't mind, you know. I'm just going on a tangent right now. I have no idea what I'm saying. I lost my flow. Yeah, I'll just bring 3 up a bit, and you know, I'll consider cutting the second Colleen wing. 2 Hydra inflations might be too much inflation. Ayo. Dependable Quinjet in case we don't draw a surveillance room, or 12 super scroll. Arnim Zola, I haven't seen anything great from Arnim Zola. Like, I think create a tap 2/1 black creature token, activate only if there are 2 or more. I like that you can do that into infinite times, but I think Hydra Troopers has a good baseline stat and can just do everything he does but better. I would rather have Ninja of the Hand, but over Captain Marvel's really strong, and we do need more flyers. How many flyers do we have? Does it not say? Nope. Yeah, I'm gonna look through to see which flyers we have. I think right now we have too many 4-drops. And I accidentally grabbed that anyway. Kingpin's Enforcers might have been better. But this does good interaction with Colleen Wing and might be worth not splashing Black Panther. And we just grabbed a Repulsor Blast. Now it's like Ninja of the Hand. I'm glad that wheeled around. I wasn't expecting it to, but I'm happy it did. Legendary creatures. I think we have enough legendary creatures. No 3-drop legendary creatures. We made super adaptoid kind of bad, and I don't really have any crazy effects. So I'm gonna look at the other ones. Baxter Building might be really strong into Super Scroll. Trying to building the deck around Super Scroll right now. Web Up is a good 3-cost interaction. Mind Stone, who passed this? At the beginning of your end step, exile to one other target non-land permanent you control, and return that card to the battlefield under its owner's control. And it's just mana. Indestructible Mana Sword. Is that better than Web Up? I like Web Up, but yeah, that's better than Web Up. Black Panther coming back around. Claw. Claw has an ETB. That ETB works well with Mind Stone. We need to spam equipment. We need to spam these sturdy shield equipments. The only other thing I would consider over that is Hours of Defeat. But and then Speedball comes back as expected, but I think it's a little too late for Speedball. But I got rid of 1 Colleen Wing. I think I still might rather have either Whiplash, who would benefit from I'll still pick Speedball. Like I said earlier, I really like Speedball. Hopefully this mic is loud enough. I haven't done any audio testing or anything, so we'll find out. Oh, okay. I've been doing my deck count around too, so I have 2 extra slots. I think I'm gonna go with that. Armzilla. Sorry for passing on you earlier. Okay, never mind. We're getting rid of the Armzilla. Red Guardian's going in your spot. Red Guardian's super strong. And Spider-Man of the Rescue is good interaction. It fits in our white-black. Doesn't have good interaction with, you know, villain stuff, but I don't think we've grabbed anything like super villain heavy. We just happen to have a bunch of villains. And for them becoming immortal, it's worth it. So Burrow backup did end up coming back. Still a really strong spell. And one I wouldn't mind taking. Get rid of a Helicarrier Strike. Panther Pounce does well with things like that. There's like this really, I think it's a trap synergy, and I always go for it because I like the trap. I think trap is fun. But there's this trap in like doing spells to yourself, like Loki, Speedball, Calling Wing. They all have like these when you do spells to yourself effect, which is just not it, like at all. Why was there a blue? Do I have a blue in my deck right now? Oh, Speedball doesn't even work, and everybody's gonna make fun of me for this. That is that's embarrassing. Yeah, Speedball doesn't. I mean, like I can splash Speedball, but I don't think Speedball's worth splashing. So, yeah, I do have blue, and I took Speedball over powerful interaction. So, you know, that will probably bite me in the ass. Probably gonna go 0 and 3. Think about getting some 5 drops. I don't really need basic land cycling. It's not a more powerful effect than these 5 drops. And I think I can cut 1 4 drop as well, maybe 2. Kind of drone flock is fun. Crossbones is good. Okay, Living Legionary usually doesn't get a whole lot of value. And then like that looks good to me. It's like a decent curve, and I'm not like too upset with that. As for lands, yeah, that's fine. Let's count my flyers real quick. 1, 2. Not looking great for flyers. Spider-Man has reach at least. Having a lot of flyers in the set. 3. Having 3 flyers is kind of rough. I think I was like snap picking Speedball in my mind just because of what I said earlier about that. And I think the other option was Web Up, which I would have much rather had. I would have way rather had Web Up. And, you know, not having a Web Up in this match is probably going to be my my downfall. I still have some really strong plays though, and we still have some good interaction. Calling Wing is such a great turn 2 play, I think. Because of the scry and, you know, might being able to play it on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Yep, there it is. Well, into Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and just having like a consistent 3/3 damage dealer. It's really strong. And now I can super villain lock up on turn 2 on Hellcat. Which I think is like a fine play there. Because if we're going to be a little bit more aggressive and maybe use some of our other interaction spells to counter future things. Like I don't mind getting rid of Hellcat. Hellcat's a strong card. Would I rather gotten rid of Moleman? Maybe. I think Moleman's kind of right now he's doing a bit more than Hellcat, but not like a crazy amount more. Gotta get rid of him. I gotta get rid of him. The amount of one-cost combat tricks is kind of stupid, so I'm just gonna go for this. No, be too worried about it. Yeah, just get rid of them more. And like, how many lands are you gonna get? Yeah, you didn't even get landfall this turn. Maybe you did. Nope. So I don't feel too bad about this. I think I attack with Colin first. Damage. And now we put in Hydrokickers for blocks. Oh, yeah. And it's still a good stat line. But I did read that part. Does he attack you? Okay, I don't need to get rid of Hulkling. I would get rid of Knight of Wonder Day. I really don't think he has any much. The combo shirt. I don't mind having draws, a non-land card to get rid of. I think Kingpins Enforcers is fine, just so that we can keep a blocker alive next turn. Not next turn, but soon. And then we can no longer do Calling Wing stuff. So we're take a rest on that. I think he's going to attack with Luke Cage. Luke Cage is really strong. Maybe I should have drafted him myself. Yeah, not having web up for Luke Cage is going to hurt me. Just going to keep coming back to put that to the face. What else to do here? Yeah, that's fine. Oh, maybe I should have bottomed the swamp actually. Alright, let's try killing something with Conning maybe. We might block it with Hulkling, and then we can take up the shield, and then we get, yeah. Back in the game a little bit. He's really strong now. No, he has Patriot Fur. I need to really try. Good thing right now is we have Spider-Man. Spider-Man's he's going to put in the work here, and we have a flyer. We also have Colin Wing, who can still attack by herself right now, just because we got rid of
the problems. I think, do I want to sack anybody next turn? Do I want to take 4 damage to the face? Or do I want to protect somebody against the cage? I'm gonna want double straight next turn, I think. Do that by itself. Let me do this. This is a fun play. We don't have a lot of card draw from Madam Mask. It's worth cutting. She hasn't really done anything. It's fine. Like, the connive is good. But she's not, like, well supported. You can't attack with more than Luke Cage, because then Luke Cage dies. Is he going to? He is going to, yeah. You have nothing. Luke Cage is dead. I'm killing Luke Cage. Yeah. Do that. Does he have kill if I do something? 1, 3, 2, 2, 2, 1. Switch. He's got 11. So if I block with Wakandan Drone, there's a chance he doesn't again. I'm extra. Get rid of 5/5. He attacks without being alone. I'm not taking this to the face. Block. That block with doesn't really matter. I'm sad about losing, but I don't think she's gonna lose them. But you know, if I start them wrong, or they got a trick up their sleeve I don't know about. I do all of my attackers besides one. Is there anything he can do to win next turn? 8, 10, 13, 15. I think so. You can't even block one of them, but maybe I should have been doing this for a while. kind of all in you like this is scary. That might just be something I have to get used to, or it's a bad play that I don't know yet. Hasn't played out yet. I do want to get rid of like this mass sloth of creatures. Okay, so Agents of Shield are dead. Oh, that's a little sad. But yeah, now I just okay, we block with. He doesn't even know that this is my last. But yeah, we just block with Spider-Man now. We and kind of keep attacking with Wakandan Drone until we win. Having no reach here is like really bad for me. Maybe I should just, instead of doing that, attack with Wakandan Drone over and over again with Agent of Shield, doing 4 damage instead of that, and just like having more blockers for Luke Cage, who will eventually kill me if I don't kill him first. He's always going to have 2 mana for removal, and Patriot's going to be able to block it, so that's something. If I get like a combat trick, if I draw into a combat trick and can kill him in 1 turn next turn, that'd be really nice. He needs something with reach or something to remove my flyer if he wants to win. I need to draw a second card, is what I need. Like, Mana Mask, high stats, but like, what have you done? And that's just from Connive, like, I could have connived somebody else. Okay, that hurts. That hurts. Do we think this one to the... No. That's stupid. That hurts a lot. I mean, we just pray that we get a combat trick right now. That gives me +1 on Wakandan Flucturon. Nope, but we got another blocker, which is nice. Yeah, I could have just been attacking with US Agent, probably, with Wakandan Drone Flock. He's got no reach. I think he would have used his removal spell on Wakandan Drone Flock, though. What removal spell did he use? Like, he could have killed Wakandan... No? Why didn't he just kill Wakandan Drone Flock earlier? Cage already did some destructible, doesn't really change anything. Might just be GG. I don't like that he has another Moloid. It's not gonna do anything. It's scary. And now you don't even kill, right? Like 8 damage doesn't kill him. Okay, you mill a card, now you can play a land. I'm still gonna block this? Just because I'm scared, I guess? I don't think I need to. Yeah, I did. I didn't need to. Yeah, I was right to be scared. GG. That was a rough first match. That was a really rough first match. If that's the first match, I don't know how these other matches are gonna go. But, We might have worked out some kinks with our deck. I think we can replace Madden Masked quite comfortably with a different card. Non-token heroes might be a little bit more often. Yeah, U.S. Agent John Walker is considered a hero, which is interesting. True, though. True. U.S. Agent John Walker is a hero. I laugh at that because the Marvel community as a whole is kind of divided on that. Like, I don't have anything to draw another card. So, like 2 draw card effects. Like, okay, the 3/2 is a 3/2 better than having Rots on Brutes, which could give me a land? Is it better than having flying? Yeah, because when she enters, she counts. Knives is a strong effect. Like, I'm not gonna downplay Knives, but it just didn't feel great having her. Did not. I mean, I guess with the Baxter building, we can draw a card. And just getting that other 2/1 is kind of a strong effect. Black Panther can create a lot more tokens though, and splashing green might be worth it. We don't even need to like splash that hard because we have Baxter building, Dependable Quinjet, Surveillance Room, where trading all those 1/1s might be really helpful. I'm a little scared of splash. But I'm scared to Super Scroll, right? Because Super Scroll needs so many blacks, and drawing forest can be kind of tough. Do we even need to draw a forest? Not really. Man, Master is a strong card. 2/1 is better than a 1/1 white soldier token. 2/1 with Menace. I can't forget the Menace part. I like this attack alone thing going on too. That kind of benefits Menace. We'll keep her for another game. Alright, kind of a shit start. Way better. And then we just put Menace at the bottom of the library and not really worry about it because we were just considering cutting her. And Wakanda Drone Flush is 1/1, so I don't mind playing him. Okay, so the crazy synergies, like, YouTube crazy synergy, would be attacking alone on Golly Wing, which most people are already gonna know about. Strong 2 drop into this dirt. Brave Brawler into Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is really strong too, and with this lifelink effect by itself might win me the game. Depending on what they play in turn 2. Oh, nothing. That's close. Fantastic. Are we scared of getting... No, because next turn we played Kingpin's Enforcers, which is pretty close to Brave Brawler. And so getting rid of Brave Brawler is not too bad. And now they do a +1/+1, we get 3 health, we get -3 health, we're up 6. That is strong. That's like a strong turn 2, turn 3 curve. And now we can even show our nuts a little bit. And be like, oh, you see, I have the same thing. So even if you get rid of it, you gotta get rid of another. Oh, and you're gonna get rid of it. That's fine, because this is still +3, right? And you're gonna have a 1 mana forest effect that gets rid of a solo attacking creature. So next turn I'm going to be able to do the same thing. Now what? Like you just use your removal on Brave Brawler who does less damage than Kingpins and Forces. Or maybe it's not. But it has less health. Like, why wouldn't you use the 3 on that? Alright, let you. But now you're just way down. I'm still playing. I'm still not floating mana. I got flying, you have no reach, you have no creatures on the board. This might just be GG. So this is like I would clip this. This is like a good play, I think. Like everything's just been awesome. Like I'm not missing any mana drops. I have removal in my back pocket if I need it. Which I don't think I'm going to be able to use, because I don't think he's going to be able to do damage with anything he puts on the board. He's going to have to hold it for blocks. But that would be yeah, okay. Do we get rid of our lifelinker or our flyer? Our flyer, I think. We don't even need to get rid of it, right? Like, is he gonna block? I don't think he blocks everything. And then, okay, because this is tapped, he might feel safer doing damage next turn, which we can tank. We have 26 health. And then we can play Red Guardian. This is just such a strong game. Like, this, all these things can take like 3 minutes. What do we have to worry about? This isn't red-white, this is red-green. This isn't white, no white, so we don't have to worry about Civil War yet. Civil War I would be a little scared about. I can flip a game in like seconds. Hulk, obviously, you know, coming up with that power-up effect. Either Hulk, you know, he might have She-Hulk. But if She-Hulk does damage, then I Red Guardian. Okay, that can't block a flyer. He's gonna put it on Wonder Man, doing damage with Wonder Man. He's gonna do damage with Wonder Man. Taking me to 20 health, which is the full amount still. Attack me with Wonder Man, please attack me with Wonder Man. Attack me with Wonder Man. Wonder Man, Wonder Man. Attack me with Wonder Man, I knew Wonder Man. Attack me with Wonder Man. Wonder Man, Wonder Man, Wonder Man. Come on, please attack me with Wonder Man, Wonder Man, Wonder Man, Wonder Man, Wonder Man. Wonder Man, Wonder Man, Wonder Man. Come on, please, 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 please. Please, please, sir, please attack me with Wonder Man. Please, sir, attack me with Wonder Man. Attack me with Wonder Man. And the Red Guardian comes and saves the day. He didn't attack me with Wonder Man. I'm still going to attack. I'm going to attack with Kingpins and Forcers. Target creature. He's gonna attack me with Wonder Man! You're an idiot. You're an idiot. Idiot sandwich! Yes! And now we got that? Like, what are you gonna do against that? You have nothing! Oh, such a strong game. He's done literally 0 damage to me, and he will continue to do 0 damage to me. Continuously do 0 damage. I might take the 4 to the face, just because I'm scared of, oh, maybe he has something that interacts with it. If he does damage, he can do this, that. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna blast you in the face with Marvel's firstborn superhero, Captain Marvel. Bam! Get out of here, dude. Yes, I had fun in this match. Yes! Dude, what a good game. What a good second game. Such a strong curve there. Oh my goodness. Get me out of silver already. He's gone his way, guys. He's on his way to Mythic. I'm about to get slammed. I'm about to get slammed so hard. This guy, he's got a magic avatar. Like, I'm already cooked. I don't even know what set that's from. I don't even know who that is. And this is not a good curve. This is a better curve. Oh, I'm still trying to doo-doo. But, you know. Okay, we don't need any swamps for this, but I'd rather have a swamp than not, so... We have one less plains throughout the game, just keep that in mind. Okay, so you have no... We say DD! No. Please. Okay, speedball. I'm a speedball fan. I'm with you on the speedball. Yeah, I'll do this. Yeah, take it to the face. Take it to the face. This is the only way to kill speedball, right? Yeah. Smart man. It would have been 4 damage. Speedball's phase. I don't mind you doing that. Really don't. I don't mind that being in play. A little bit more. Okay. Is a Tumo worth killing so that he doesn't have more card draw? That's a lot of card draw, man. Is Speedball worth killing? Can I eat? Yeah, okay. He's gonna we say that I need. Right? Right, like, he's gonna do it. We attack with... Yeah. That's a 3/3 now. 3 damages. It depends on which one he blots with which, right? You might just take this to the face, which wouldn't be a bad idea. This might be a really stupid play on my part. I'm kind of bluffing. You know, I looked at it, I thought about it for a minute, which might make him a little bit more reluctant. Yeah. He's hella reluctant. That ain't no way, bruh. And then I can still play Mind Stone. Okay, he doesn't have a stop, so he doesn't have a silence. So... Probably set up a stop if you're playing blue red, I don't know. Maybe. Okay, War Machine's really strong, and I'll have a flyer on the board. Do I take this 4 to the face? Or do I sack my Kingpins and Enforcers? Take this 4 to the face. This is strong. Could have probably... We don't have any ATB effects, so it doesn't matter about harnessing the stone just yet. We attack with all of them, and then this can do 6 damage, and if I make this do 6 damage, then I get 6 health. It also gets... No, this can actually do 8 damage, this can actually do 3, and so if he doesn't block, I kill. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. You gotta block, dude. Or do a combat trick or something. I'm about to be so stoked if this wins. Okay. He's gonna do that to Speedball. Speedball's gonna get, like, crazy. What? Okay. Yeah. And then, do you block Mockingbird? Because Mockingbird's the most damage. If you block Mockingbird, you're dead. Yep. Yep.
This is so good. And I've got all my health back. Oh, what the? Dude, this deck is busted. Like, holy, Darlene, Wing, and Mockingbird are so good. Speedball, but better. Do damage with War Machine, do damage with Speedball, do damage with anybody. Well, I don't think Speedball gets killed. Yeah, because it targets. Destroy target creature, yeah. But, do damage with War Machine. Please. Or, yeah, Speedball, too, because I got Crossbones here to block. I'm gonna harness the Mind Stone. What can you do to stop Mockingbird? What can you do to stop an all-out attack? He's tapped out. Okay, that was kind of dumb, because that's not, I'm not going to be able to play Red Guardian. I didn't know I was also tapped out. Harness the stone. Just kill me. Yeah, I thought I was going to be able to kill Thorjane Foster with Kingpin's Enforcers. I shouldn't have done that. Hey dude, you said it, not me, bro. Yeah. If you want to do War Machine, do War Machine. Like, that's fine with me. Yeah, no issue with that. And then we can return Mockingbird untapped. Was that smart? Because now it doesn't have the +2. I don't mind it. Just we can still block anything. Popping in and out Red Guardian is gonna be crazy though. Mine's still Red Guardian might go nuts. That might be flip worthy too. Yeah, dude, Red Guardian Mindstone's crazy. Yeah. Do that. Do that. Do that. Go. That's fine. Okay. If we all out attack Red Guardian and then flip it back, we can kill 2 creatures and whatever we kill during the blocks. Right? Like that is crazy. And he has to block because he's so low. Like I'm actually setting up madness right now. Yep. Okay, War Machine's just dead. Okay, those 2 just die. We're gonna flip. Whatever. Ah, fuck you. Okay, never mind. It's not good.
we're just pulling it with our weight right now. Yeah, Red Guardian flipping in and out at the Mind Stone is crazy, dude. This is kind of getting slept on, I think. I haven't seen anybody talk about this. I mean, it does require a Mythic and Uncommon, but... Like, still, oh my goodness. It's gotta be so scary to block if you're this guy, bro. What do you even do? What do you even do? That's strong. So. You have to block. And now your Mighty Thor is dead. Nice. Bro! Oh! No, we're fine. We're just fine. If you block it, you're dead again. Like, maybe we just teamwork that one too. We got Captain Marvel coming in next. Like, bro, I would just surrender. Like, that's fine, bro. That's so fine. You're doing nothing. It doesn't cost me any mana to flip this in and out either, so. Yep. Better now than later. That sucks. That's the worst thing to happen. Oh, maybe this game's not as cut and dry as I thought. Yeah, that's tough. That was rough. Maybe back in it now, it's not too bad. Counter spelling is tough. Okay, I probably should have attacked the Red Guardian. Kill me here? I think you go into just kills me right. 9. Oh. Damn. Man, we had such a good advantage there. There was probably a play of just being a bit more careful in the mid game. I don't mind this loss. This loss is kind of deserved. But Mindstone glitching Red Guardian in and out is really showing. I think posting that as a clip on YouTube and people watching the full video, you know, that's not what happened. Very funny. That would be funny. Yeah. That's fine. First loss, 2-1. You can still go undefeated in the series. Or not undefeated, but we can still win the series. 7-1 isn't too bad. I don't know how the matchmaking works. I don't know if, like, the more games you play, you're also going to have against people who are on their third game, or... Like, I don't know how that works. And so limited is just, like, a bit more competitive in general. Have to add one. I don't love this. This isn't great. This is terrible. This is awful. This is like 2 of the worst hands I've ever seen. I probably would have rather had the first one, but... I'm gonna wait on. I'm gonna do Panther Pounce, just because that's a stronger play. I guess, bro, like. I gotta draw land, that's turn and Chud. Touch don't even matter. Wow. This is gonna be a crushing defeat. Just a crushing defeat. So bad. Chud's got the better draws. Like I couldn't do anything, man. Maybe I should have played that first hand. I don't think it would have went different. Ares is such a. I think he's a bit of a hidden gem, to be honest. I need this third win so I get 1,000 gems, right? Like, if I don't get this third win, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna go home cry. Jordan, what do you got in store for me, Jordan? This is a bit of a terrible start, but I'd rather have this start than another. So. Hydra infiltration. It's fine. Not anything to play there is kind of fun. I think this on turn 3 is not terrible. Get that guy to tap. Do this. Strong ability to get some tempo on turn 4. Not my favorite play on Chud. It feels way better mid game. Attacking here might be stupid. I mean, like maybe he's stupid and does like a fight. I don't think he's that type of player, so. I think we played the Mind Stone. Well, we played the. You can't count it. Played the Mind Stone and Claw, and then Claw made some discard even more. Let's reveal 3. Yeah, you're not keeping that. It's funny that he also has the Mind Stone. Now if he taps a creature to lock him up. This is alright. I'm trusting that the cards I gotten rid of are strong enough to be like. This turn I have to save 3 mana for Red Guardian. Yeah. think this is the attorney attached because he's like, oh, he has no reach. And then, yeah, this is probably the attorney attached because he thinks I have no reach. And then Red Guardian comes out. Hercules is going to tap. This is the attorney taps Hercules too. And then we just counter both of them. Yep. So... yeah, never mind. I'm a little dumb. Hercules doesn't tap here because he's got vigilance. Still end of turn though, that's not crazy. 9. Okay. I probably could have blocked more damage with crossbones. It feels solid attacking alone. That feels pretty good. He doesn't have red, so I don't think he has like Avengers disassembled or anything. It's the only board wipe I've seen, but I don't think it's the only one that exists. But it's kind of hard to board wipe. So, like Avengers disassembled, which is like great me right now, just all my guys are like two drops. And then we let Hercules or Hulkling do damage, and then Hercules is gonna do damage. We let them. Maybe we don't let them. Oh, yeah, we let them. Put on Hercules. Put on Hercules, you dumb piece of shit. Sorry, Georgia. Okay. Okay. That was amazing. We want 3 mana. Even though we really like to have this. 2 mana is not great. Okay. So now we put out. Yeah, I mean, as simple as, I guess. Yeah, we still keep 3 mana for hopefully. It might get pretty big. We have blockers set up like Ninja of the Hand and Saba's pretty strong. I don't mind any of these guys just like doing damage. They would be stupid right now. So I think I'm in like a good spot, right? I don't think we power road. Just it's how much mana? 5. We would still be I might do this. Stand like that there. I think I'd rather have the mana. So we're just a bit short on mana right now. Dang, dude. All this for one guy, huh? Yeah, and then we kill Khazar. We just still look his whole board. We're still playing, which is a little scary. It's not honorable. So we play Swamp, and then we only have 2 mana. Which makes playing that turn out tough. I think maybe we go in alone with Crossbones or Spider-Man. Spider-Man maybe because he's got Vigilance and Reach. Hellcat can only do that one more turn. We haven't brought Red Guardian out yet, so we don't need to go infinite on the Mind Stone. Making him discard his last card is really neat. And then, yeah, we can still Super Soldier. And I think we'd do Spider-Man by himself. Bro. Have we not learned anything from this? I'm not just gonna hit you. I've been hitting you with combat shirts all game, and then you're just gonna... Like, that's a little... It's, I don't want to say insulting, but like... Might be the best word for it. You're gonna block with Creed Commandos now, too? Knowing that Red Guardian can flash back in with the Mind Stone. Knowing that. I mean, like, okay. Maybe I'm a little dumb there, because I started on the flyer and... Whatever. I'm so old, it doesn't matter. I could have killed him that turn. It'd be nice. This one just killed him, man, I guess. Yeah, just attack with everybody, right? Does that kill me? So the universe for doing that, doesn't it? And this kills. No, it doesn't kill him, but like, it does a lot. Crossbones with Red Guardian synergy, like this the whole deck is just, it's so cohesive, I love it. A really strong cohesive deck. But you never know. He might have that one card that if he pulls will just... Yep, there's the card that you wanted, buddy. This is Doesn't need. Yeah. No, that's high. That felt good. And we got our 1,000 gems, so we're not down too much. That's enough for a Pit 2 draft. 4 wins, we can do another premiere. Those first 4 turns are so important. I like this. I like this. I like this. I don't love it, but I like this. This is my favorite curve. That's good enough. Still lots of load. Super one lockup feels pretty bad on that. I'm just gonna hold this here so that he can't just like tick me for one, tick me for one, tick me for one with Hydro Assault Robot. Ooh. It's really good curve. I probably would have attacked there. I mean, like, what should I have done to you? Feasibly. Whatever. Yeah, it doesn't feel terrible. If he decides to attack, we can helicarrier assault. I'm gonna tap it for 2 more. This one killing him. Somebody let me get away with that. That feels not great. Not getting the draws we wanted. Yeah. Yeah. And then if you attack with both, I kill it? Yeah. Alright, we're back in this. We're back in this, baby. And then... there it is. Oh, he just got bad so quick. He was up so much and now he's down so heavy. Yeah, and then we discard villain. Mindstone and Madam Mask might be nice here. Start regening some of the damage she got rid of. Okay. It's really good for him. Everything's like terrible for us. If we start flashing her back and forth, that's not terrible. We can Spider-Man to negate any damage taken. He was up so much after that crazy play. Getting rid of like almost all of his synergy. He's, dude. Please try to destroy the Mind Stone. That's all I can ask. You know, Oh my gosh. This was a good game. Good draft, good game. I'm so stoked. Yeah. So I can no longer flash that in and out. Just fair. Um, mm, okay. This might be a bad play, this might be a good play. Yeah. Your greatest creature, why not? That hurts. That hella hurts. Okay, we just keep 3 mana to flash against Wolverine. I mean, that just hurts, right? You could have used that to kill me, but didn't.
That's a little evil. Just a little bit. And then we can might even be able to get Loki back. That feels good. Of course you do, bro. Bro, Red Guardian is so clutch. Clutchity clutch. Love Red Guardian. It feels fine.
I got no board. Yep. Bye-bye. Oh. I love Red Guardian, dude. That's the Red Guardian! Ah. Dude, he's so good. Feels so nice, dude. It feels so nice. Flash, 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 100-yard dash. Enter the battle with destroy a permanent dead damage this turn. Oh my goodness. What a strong ETB. This curve sucks. This curve's good. I think flashing John Walker in and out is fun. Because then you get all those shields attached to US Agent, or just floating. This might be the game to lose. Like, we got our 1400 gems, the game's gonna be like, whoa, pull back, pull back. But I feel pretty good. You know, we get this in without any risk of say that you need, because he's at however many mana. We get extra mana, so we can play US Agent John Walker early. Or a flyer. Flyer to block. Type shit. Oh, that was gross. Huh. I'm not too invested in this. And I want to hit mana every time so that we can pop John Walker in and out faster. I think that's the play. Okay. Sure. Interesting. Okay. Yeah. That's better. Super strong. Huh. What do you do here? Is it vigilance? Oh. Let me just do this into lockup. Took up my shield. Once we go infinite, we can remove that, right? And then I don't know how that works. This is interesting. Oh, it's got a ward. Fuck. Oh man. I'm not even paying attention. I think I want to lose this game. Huh. Alright, let's do the only thing we can do here, which is claw. I'm not thinking about this smart at all. He's using that so well. Or just BGG. Holy L ending. It's like the worst ending I could have possibly had. Ugh. Good game, bro. Man, what is... yeah. I'm trying to will that into existence. Like, if I didn't play that and I actually got the thing, I would have survived a bit longer. Like, if I didn't play the Death Touch die just to play something. I think I kind of did that to myself. But overall, I'm like pretty happy with where we ended up. It seemed like he had some counterplay to that. Anyways, 5 rare, 10 mythic. Does that mean we can finally build this Doctor Doom deck I am net decking right now? That would be fun. Can do some stuff with that maybe. 3 wild cards away. A little teaser, I guess. Yeah, that was pretty fun overall. Well, that's about it. See ya. You know, this is like a direct sequel to the last one. We're pitching up right where we left off. That last draft went really well. I really liked the Red Guardian synergy with the Mind Stone. I think we drafted it well, besides one pick that I kind of reconsidered afterwards, Speedball. You know, just didn't work with the colors I was using, and I probably could have thought a bit smarter about that. But overall, I just fumbled in the last match, but it's fine. You know, going 4-3 is better than, you know, it's like it's barely anything. Like you lose to 100 gems and you get all those packs back, and you know, I'm overall pretty happy with how that went, and I think the deck was really strong. I kind of piloted it wrong at the end, and that's on me. But you know, hopefully starting this next one, it goes a bit better. So coming into this, we have some really strong cards. Ares God of War I really like. I think he's really strong. I don't really want to slam pick him, but if I do, you know, I gotta kind of heavily invest into that. US Agent John Walker is pretty strong. Good equipment synergy with the Whiplash, Ronin, which we might get later on the line. This enchantment is really strong, I think. Alien Invasion. Attach each combat if able. Like, if we get this off on turn 4, that's really strong. But that forces us into red-green, right? I think I'm happy with that. And I think I'm especially happy with going red-green, seeing the Thing and Johnny. I think the Thing is a bit stronger. Easier to get that card effect off than Johnny. And I think I see Johnny wheel back a lot more often. Especially if we grab the Thing second pick. So yeah, I think red-green is where we've landed, and I'm not too sad about that. Like I'm aware that blue-white is kind of the strongest meta pick, but I've been having a lot of good times with red-green. I think the Hulk cards that are in red-green are really strong. I think Jennifer Walters, if you can grab her, you know, that's kind of white-green, which we might pivot to if we get Jennifer Walters. The simulacrum synthesizer. When this artifact enters Scry 2, when another artifact you control with mana value 3 or greater enters, create a 0/0. This is a really strong card for the artifact deck. Do we pivot to artifact? Like, I don't know. Okay, so we can pivot to artifact because that's red-blue. And we just cut the Thing, right? Like, keep ourselves a bit open here. Allow ourselves to go into red-blue. Ant-Man Colony Commander is a really strong card. I think now that we're in red-blue and we need some artifact investment, I think we say the Nay is just a stronger card than Futurist Forge, and I think Futurist Forge also wheels back more often. Here's a good dual land. I don't know if we take the dual land over. So we say, well, Futurist Forge is a strong artifact card. It's not my favorite to play. I think it's a bit of bait. I think if we stay green, like this keeps us open for green, and Hulkling's a really strong card. Like right now, we need to pick if we're going green or blue. I love you, Red Guardian, but this synergizes really well with Simulacron. And I think we found ourselves in blue-red. Yeah. Legendary artifact creature, which synergizes with a Simulacron synthesizer. Holy artifact. We've made it. Unnatural growth. What? Oh, you can't do both. But this is like a GG. You can't do both though. And that's really hard to
That's really hard to two color. I think Alien Invasion also synergizes pretty well with some of the other artifact cards. Ultron Drone here is good. Synergizes with Simulacron. Then we get to a point where all of the Simulacron cards are 3 mana, just strong cards. Like, I really like Ultron Drone. I really like Shield Deployment Drone. Then you have all these are just like strong 3-cost artifact cards. We're in a pretty good spot. I want to get rid of Atuma. I bit them because I was kind of just in a maze at that one card. Shock and awe. And now we're just getting some slot pits until Net's back, which is fine. So Human Torch and a wheel back, I don't think. Hulkling and Vendrim are really strong cards, I think, in my opinion. But you know, he's not Hulk King yet, so a little deep cut for some Hulkling fans out there. Which I don't think there are a lot of. I think I'd rather just pit Stark Industries over that card, even though it is pretty strong. And that's a good 3-mana card, which allows us to get the green we need for. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! What a pack! What an amazing pack! Okay, yeah. We found ourselves in blue pretty nicely, I think. It's Simulacron Synthesizer and Leader Super Genius are really strong cards. And Ironheart, we just need like Iron Man and we're set to go. And Iron Man gets passed around. What a strong artifact creature. Wow. Yeah, I take Iron Lad over Shield Deployment Drone. I haven't had a lot of luck with Iron Lad, but I think now we're in like a pretty good spot for like our main strat. Old War Hulk is really good. Hulk Gamma Goliath is really good. These were the cards I was hoping to see earlier in the pack when I slammed Alien Invasion, which I'm still planning on splashing, just because it's a strong card, I think. I think I just get another Shuri in case they remove it. It's a really strong effect, and I like the higher chances of pulling it. The backup in case of removal. I don't think it's a dead draw if we have one on the board. Because we can play a little bit more aggro given our disposition. I love doing Reign Supreme. That's such a good card. This is a good removal spell though. We don't have enough villains. Yeah, aliens don't count as villains, so you know, I'm alright with that. I also don't mind the Shield Helicarrier that much. We're getting like no Iron Mans to the point where I'm like, are we competing with somebody? This back is kind of stinky. I think Repulsor Blast over Aim Synthoids, which is what I'm thinking right now. I think Repulsor Blast, because we don't have any removal. Strong Artifact, Strong Enchantment. Nothing to put that enchantment on. I think puts it down a little bit. And this can be a fun combat trick. It's just like no artifacts, sort of. I mean, I know I already got all the sauce, but I'm greedy. Wakandan Drone Flock is interesting, but I'm not worth splashing white. Yeah. Just in all the dependable Quinjets, I guess. I don't mind having 2 super suits, I really don't. But I think Ultron Drone is a bit better for Simulacrum. This is just a really strong card. And Machine Smith is really good for Alien, no, not Alien Invasion. Huh. Alien Invasion gets less and less good the more I look at it. So I'm gonna stop looking at it. I like Heads Magic, but I don't have to play it either. Armor Wars? Are we? Oh yeah. Just each patch just feed me something for red blue, I guess. I like Kid Loki here. I'll like Kid Loki, but I also like a second we say they need. We got 3 more spots. Well, 4 more spots. We got 4 more spots in our deck. Hopefully Kid Loki wheels. I don't think he will. He's like, if you're well invested into card draw, really strong. Like, you're such a strong 1 cost. To the point where he's like a removal spell must. But if you're not heavily invested in a card draw, which we currently are heavily invested in card draw, so we'd be okay. Johnny's interesting here. Splash and removal might be worth it. But Johnny's interesting. I think Johnny is better than a Quinjet. That's super good. All these ETB effects. Which we must have, yeah. Like, even just for shield deployment drone. It's really strong. And when shield deployment drone enters the battlefield, so much happens. And then stratagem's really strong. Removal's really strong. And I'm pretty happy with that. Like, I don't need a 1 cost. But if Kid Loki wheels back around, what would I get rid of? Our turn 2 plays aren't great. We might need to, like, get a few more. High dead cost. High average. We have found a way to splash green favorably. Besides just playing forest. Which is fine. Oh, there it is. Yeah, nothing else that really catches my eye besides Crimson Operative. But I think the other 4 costs we have are a bit more interesting. And I wouldn't want to get rid of them, so... I'm not going... A third would make this deck really consistent. A third would make this deck crazy consistent. Yeah, I'll go 2. I think is 2 better than super intelligence is the question. Super intelligence is good for draw a card effect. It's good mana fixing. I don't think I need it. Good draw card effect. Good 2 cost. Might be worth replacing super intelligence. A really strong artifact creature. Good 2 cost. Bring down that deck average a little bit. At this point, is Alien Invasion even worth it? It's not a villain. It's not strong on curve. I would say no. I think I'm a little sad to see no Tony Stark, no Iron Man, or Artifact deck. But we do have like a draw a card pivot. That's pretty strong. We gotta cut 1. I don't know who yet. My first instinct is super intelligence. It's just like saying, please remove this creature from play. Pretty much. Which is not always the best. I think we have other ways to draw cards that are more interesting, and it's not even a turn 1 plays, so I think this should do really good. I think this should do good. And I'm going to keep the Alien Invasion as the thing, because the way Wiccan's going to be blipping these creatures out is going to be like an Alien Invasion. Strong hand. Except, and this is a big except, we have to draw a land. But we're on draw, so not too bad. And I really like Shield Deployment Drone as a turn 3 play over Simulacrum, and now we have a turn 2 play. Actually, I feel like Quinjet might be the move. Okay, we have to draw a land on 3. I'm gonna be able to discard a card. This looks like all artifacts, and so I'm happy discarding Johnny. And boom, we got our land, and we can start moving the ball a little bit. We have a creature on board, so Simulacrum Synthesizer is not too bad anymore. And then Sheensmith Automaton next, probably. We don't need 4 mana. 4 mana doesn't get us anything, so playing Kindle Quinjet on 3 isn't great. Oh, on 4 isn't great. Playing it on 4 is pretty strong. Playing it on 3 isn't happening. And then, boom, we got the Blicky. We can start blipping. Quinjet in and out, which is really strong. He's not red, so he doesn't have anything to like destroy. Well, he's not. He is green. He's got bitter green, so he might have something to destroy artifacts. There's a bit of that in green. He's just gonna get a little greedy with it. Play a 3/5 with 4 sets with trample, which is fine. I don't hate that. I don't hate it either, but betters can't be choosers type deal. We could play Wicked on 4. Now we can block that with Simulacrum. And then start flashing shield deployment drone in and out with Wiccan on turn 5. We're gonna draw island. Okay. Yeah. That's fair. Seal problem's not bad. Still. Because it's on the board. He did kind of need to get that out of there because he's gotta go crazy. But this isn't terrible either. You can't let him destroy anything, so I gotta eat this, which is not the best. I'm gonna destroy this and yeah. We're gonna need exile agents to shield, but she's hexproof. God, America's strong too. Are we already too late? He just had exactly what he needed to beat me, I think. I think that's a bad way of looking at it, but man, did he have like a strong option for almost everything. Do we start hitting for 4s? No. Not having any interaction was a bit of a mistake. I feel like triple block here with like some of our key pieces to just stay in the game. And single block. Good game. I mean, that's rough. I think we had like the pieces in place, and I think he got his strategy off faster. There's probably a way we could have won that, and I don't want to like blame it on like, oh, you just had the better deck. I mean, that's obviously a factor, but I think my starting hand didn't have any interaction, which set us back a bit. Business of Shield is a really strong card. I like it a lot. Alright, that's good. Interaction. Not gonna make the same mistake as last game. Pretty easy to get to the 5 that we need for that. Not way to draw more cards, but we are on draw. More interaction. It's gonna work on the turn 3, which is strong. Do we save it for the turn 3? I think so. Yeah, especially with the treasure token. They try to pop out a turn 4 cheat with the treasure token.
I'll undo that. It's whatever. He missed land, which is interesting. I don't think he meant to. He's gonna try to cheat something out Ned's turn. But he has to, or just loses, I think. I'm moving a Hydro Assault Robot. I don't mind the way we're playing this. You can only take 1 damage. We got a Data Hand. Flooded a bit of mana, which is rough. But better than just playing cards to play cards. No land still? I feel like if I countered that, he would have been unable to play for a minute. Should have been. I think I do counter the card draw because I'm looking down lands. Did he really not draw a land? There it is. Now he just has like the normal amount. Well, less than, but he doesn't have any treasure tokens. This is getting pulsing blast and cold blast. Not even kidding, dude. It's a bit cheaper to freeze. But we don't even have the other mana. So I think we just teamwork too. No. Yeah, we don't have teamwork, so we don't need the extra damage. Oh wait. We do have 3 and 3, right? That's interesting. Okay, so we scry 2. I think we get a leader first. And then we enchant. And then do that. I mean, that's really unlucky for my opponent to not draw lands. Not much we can say about that besides GG, we got lucky. Leader here is not like a crazy strong play. Do I give him the card draw on Armor Wars? I don't think I need it. But dealing 5 damage straight to the opponent's face is really strong. going on lands? Yeah, she's dead. She is instantly dead. She is a repulsor blasted into normal. Okay, well you top that. Alright. We can get your knife first. I'll be pretty happy. That's fine. No. Repay the mana. Damage to your face. What the fuck? I felt good. Alright, one step closer to gold, guys. One step closer to mythic. That first game was like kind of atrocious. I don't know why I was thinking not having any interaction spells in my first hand. Kind of stupid. I was just like, I was really hard set on the Simulacron synergy, the Wiccan with the shield drone, and I think, you know, being more focused on my synergy, which was like a bit less aggressive, just it takes a bit more, I guess, time. Yeah, time, turns, a lot more mid-game focused. Because like a lot of these decks are going to be mid-range, you just happen to have like the aggro deck of the set. This feels not great, but I think if I can draw an island, it feels pretty good. So there it is. Lucky me, right? And now I need to draw some good artifacts. I need Shuri at a point where he doesn't have any mana. I don't need to play this, I'm just play Ultron during next turn. That's our enemies. Did you miss that? No. Oh wait, right. Yeah, this is that. was though. Still have no reason to play Sherry. We'll come. That's a really... It's probably a really good point to blast. But he got that out way too fast. Whoa. He's kind of doing tricks on me right now. 7 damage divided as I please. It's really nice, but I gotta get this out of here. So I just 6 damage to my face. Man, him already getting that out is like nuts. He could have attacked me with a lot more than that. But he did, and he's trying to kick in my ass. Okay, this is a 4-draw. There. We're back in the game. Should we start? And now we are not. We are so not in the game. That's just rough. I don't really know what to say about that. Rough. That's really rough, man. The best I can do is bluff him into thinking I have something by hovering over my cards whenever he selects an attacker. That is rough. Because with this, doesn't feel great. We kind of need it. Let's turn. I just need to hold on to it, right? Like, grasp everything. Yeah. Yeah. You got lucky in draft, man. Like, I'm dead. Good job. This card feels really, really fun to play into. I'm really glad they made Civil War. I don't think I drafted a single counter to Civil War. This might be it for the draft. Okay. Yep. Hydro Assault Robot and the Ultron drones obviously good. If we wait, let's see how and we go first. So we can counter turn 3 by holding on turn 2. It's a really strong tempo play though. We don't tap just because there's removal for tapping. Okay, he's doing basic land soaking, nothing to counter there. Probably has a good turn 3 play then. Maybe not. Yeah, I'm going to counter that. I'm going to play... Play improvise. I'm gonna feel terrible. This feels... I don't know. I feel better. Next turn I can play Conlan Warrior and Machine Smith Automaton. Yeah. That's fair. Now next turn I can play Machine Smith Automaton. Damn. Oh, that was permanent. If Witching comes out, then we're fine. If he doesn't, then we're cuts. So he's going for like high tempo plays. I don't think you can do anything into this. So I'm just gonna do it. We still have good tempo. Saying I'm about this match and saying we got good tempo a lot. But yeah, I can't really think of anything else. Like, if Witching comes out, we might get our Ironheart back, which would be a really shooting play. Backup's obviously good for him. Could have been good to counter that. But this is also just really strong, so. We might connive, and we might get Wiccan, right? Or Mountain, which is fine. I think I'd rather have the Mountain. Yeah, I need to start holding mana for the resetting. Card draws on something. Maybe it would have been better to just power up there. That feels better. I don't want him to have +1/+1s. And I would create like infinite walls. Maybe getting rid of Invisible Woman in the first place would have been nice. So he doesn't have any reach right now, so I could just hit him for 3 every turn, as long as I'm drawing. He might get rid of that. Might be smart for him to get rid of that. I'm kind of waiting for some artifacts to show up, I think. What would I be happy with seeing on draw pile? Yeah, that makes sense. Gross. Yeah, this for next turn. This is really strong next turn, but I think, yeah, this for next turn, and then Wicked's really good. Then we're back in this. Sorcery though, so I got 2 damage on. Maybe I should have did Wiccan first. Yeah. I would have been able to improvise. I mean, the second I get that back, we should be fine. And I think I just kill this. Okay, so I gotta kill. Let's it's not great. None of this is great now. Life kind of blows. Yeah. You're dead. Yeah, I sequenced that way wrong. I should have Awakened first. Actually, if I did Awaken first, I'll get my Murdoch. Obviously, I didn't know that, but I would have. And that would have been rough. Do you care about our 1 damage that much? Not really. Is it too late? No, we don't teamwork to this, right? I think he's done everything he's going to do. Thing's about to pop off. Still just scraping by. Yeah, that makes sense. Of course you got that. Oh no, you get that. Okay. keeps us in it. Rough, man. Alright. Alright, so we're 1 and 2 right now, I think. That would make sense. Oh! 1 and 3. It's over. Dang. I had to do some serious self-reflecting after that one. That was 52 minutes just to get crushed. Oh, man. Well, that was pretty fun. I think next video would probably be standard. I want to say this video I was targeting a lot less. You know, I thought that artifact deck would be a lot better. I think other effects are just stronger in the game. Blinking ETBs is definitely fun, but Mindstone does it better. White Red plays better in general. I think if I had Tony Stark in like the first or second pack, it would have been a bit different. But yeah, overall, is what it is. See ya. Damn. Private the whole time. That's a bummer, dude. I'm gonna end this one.